Seems like Secret is winning slightly. Yeah, I'd say slightly. Very slightly.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
Thanks, Mr. YDP, for the 11 months.
Dire's middle barracks have fallen.
Oh, what the fuck? He just turned around. The Nisha God. Necrophos is really good against TB, huh?
Double kill.
When are you going to continue?
When am I gonna continue Assassin's Creed? I'm gonna play tonight, right after this series maybe? It depends on what else is after this. I don't know if there's any good games.
Mega kill. Own it.
There shall be Schenkers by the acre.
Dire's snow fortified their structures.
Thanks for the 10 months, Mr. Anfrey the King. Boo 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 has up for 2 months. Feels good, man.
Dire's bottom tower is being chipped away. Dire's bottom tower has shattered to little pieces.
Feels good, man.
Dire's bottom tower is falling. Unstoppable! Own it!
Is he going Radiant Smoky Man? No, it's not even Radiant Smoky Man.
This is a must-watch video life or death situation.
What, that's it? It was just a cow mooing? What the fuck?
Killing spree. Killing spree.
He said it was a life or death situation. Like what?
Double kill. Monster kill. Double kill.
Sweet sepsis.
God damn. Mr. Babayovsky. Mr. Babayovsky. Thanks, Miss Assault Vespiyokumuku, for the prime.
They're beating on Dire's top tower. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Come to pass.
Thunder! Literally Karn TV.
Double kill.
Karn TV, RTG TV, what's the difference? What's the fucking difference? That was game 2, I believe. Should be one more game at least. At most. Oh, this was a game of BO2. Next is Mineski versus Secret. I guess I'll watch that and then I'm done with Dola for the day. I'm gonna play Assassin's Creed. Fuck Dota already. Surprisingly, Arteezy was the highest damage dealt in that whole lineup. Isn't that weird? Like, what the fuck was his team even doing? Nobody has net worth? Tower damage? Yeah, he's the only tower damage, the only hero damage, the only guy with farm. Both his supports have no damage dealt. No, literally no building damage dealt. Like, what? And then the position fee was completely useless. Like, what the fuck? 4.9k damage. Dragon Knight with 500 building damage dealt. At least he tanked a shit ton of damage. Actually 1 versus 9. Zai 2 depths. What was Zai playing? Nikofos. Huh. No Sumo. Sumo has visa problems. Is this true? BKB problem? Yeah, and I still agree. BKB is better in pro games. The argument was that building Manta in R games, and Karn was arguing that R games are the same as pro games. So in his eyes, these players are the same as the players we play with in our pubs and in-house. Zai loves his Aquila on non-Agi heroes. Nah, that's not true, dude. Everybody likes Aquila on their non-Agi heroes. The item is completely OP. If your hero has a lot of range, people usually already build it. If your hero is melee and you attack a lot, say a lifestealer, people still build it. Like the Aquila item right now is just too strong. It's too much stats for the 965 gold. Oh, it's 985. Like even, you know, things like Invoker and stuff, they buy Aquila too. The only heroes that don't buy Aquila are the heroes that don't hit much. Because they don't benefit from the plus, was it 9 damage? 7 damage. I think it used to be 10 damage. Oh yeah, it says right there, it used to be 10 damage. Now it's 7. Yeah, it kind of just gives damage for no reason. Like what, the Wraith Pen gives what, plus 3 damage maybe? 4 damage? Not sure. What would be a reasonable nerf for Aquila? It's very easy. You just kind of remove the damage and you add more Agi to it instead. But that maybe would make Agi heals too OP. You know, it's hard to nerf these kind of items. Yeah, Basti gives damage too, of course. It's hard to nerf these items without making them completely useless. Remove it like PMS. PMS was a different story. PMS was so incredibly OP that it was viable on every single melee hero in the game. And sometimes even range heroes. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if PMS was still in the game now, they would build it on a new Necrophos, you know, and just block some extra damage. I mean, he's already doing it with Crimson Guard. Yeah, it blocks half the damage on range heroes. PMS was so stupid that if you get PMS on a hero with high armor, let's say Ogre or Terrorblade, you would out-regen enemies with a Tango. You could stand still, hold position, and they just hit you with 60 damage per hit. You could out-regen them with a Tango. That's how stupid it was. That was like the lowest skilled mid patch you would ever see. Thanks, Mr. XB Dust, for the 7 months. Check Gork's win streak, I'll be amazed. Is this some kind of debate? Gork's win streak? Oh! Oh, holy shit! What? No debate! Holy shit! Feels good, man. What is this? ESR? Is this the same tournament that I just watched? Oh, I see. So they're playing 2 games at the same time. I'll watch the secret game. I wanna watch Bruce play some Dota 2. Is this the Facebook stream? I love Facebook stream. No bias, but I think Facebook streams are better than anything else in the world right now. I would love to stream on Facebook if I wasn't so committed on Twitch. Yes.
Haste.
Round robin, 2 games, no third. Alright then.
Radiant's bottom tower's got problems. Not much good's
Is
happening
this
to
the
Radiant's
Brazilian
bottom
team?
tower.
This Pain
Because
Gaming?
Radiant fortified their structures.
Why is that? Why is Misery in this? What the fuck? Why is Weeha in this?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is no more.
Feels good, man. Bonus kill.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
A Weaver with Axe first, by the way. I know it's first. Maybe you went Dragonlance first,
Is it
probably.
still free content if I'm donating to you? Thank you.
Is it still free content if you're donating to me? Yes. ESL Hamburg.
Someone better help Dire's middle tower. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures
Yes.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long.
Thank God I don't play solo queue pups.
Dire's
They would be
middle
ruined
tower
forever.
just went down.
You'd have some idiot go Weaver and then he buys like fucking Aghanim's first.
Dire, which is
And then you can't even argue because you're like, I saw it in a pro game so it has to be good.
killing spree. Own it. Dire's middle barracks have fallen. Dominating.
What the fuck?
Dire's middle
He
barracks
just
have
blew him
fallen.
up.
That's just cold. And not in a good way.
Thanks, Mr. Khadgar, for the prime. Black Khadgar. Isn't Khadgar the wizard from Warcraft 1? But this one's black. It's the same wizard, but he's black. What role should the next new hero be? No idea, man. What have we been getting so far? Support on Grimstroke? What was the hero before that? This one's fairly new as like a semi-carry. Willow and Pango? Yeah, Willow is like support too. Pango is position 3, maybe 4. I suppose the next one should be either a mid or a hard carry, right? Yeah, something like that. Something heavy on farm. Game started. Oh shit! It fucking ban that guy. Fucking ban that guy. A glass cannon type of hero. I think Pangolier can only be played as a glass cannon. And so does Willow. And Willow is such a fucking... You know... It's one of those kind of heroes. Like when Widow first came out, his W or her W did so much damage. Her fucking... One of her 2 ults is insect killed late game carries. Like what? Thanks, Mr. Namaste, for the prime. I also hope they release more heroes. 1 a year is so little. In games like this, you expect like maybe 3 heroes a year, maybe 4, but 1? 1 is just It's 2 a year? I guess sometimes it's 2. It's not always 2. Donkey says game is up. I think ban. There's already 110 heroes with a new hero just confuse beginners. I don't think there's a solution for beginners for the game, dude. Whether they add another 50 heroes or not won't make a fucking difference. Especially with how toxic the community is, no matter what type of MMO you're playing on. Yeah, I don't think games like this can have new players anymore. Unless they're really dedicated into wanting to play this for whatever reason. Dun, dun. Most of the people I introduced to Dota to, they kind of just played other games instead, like the slightly easier beginning ones, like LoL or Heroes of the Storm, even Overwatch and stuff. Actually, they release more than 2 heroes a year. I suppose some of the reworks on heroes also kind of count as a new hero. You know, like some heroes got reworked completely, some heroes got reworked like slightly, you know, like Wraith King and stuff. Palom got like a slight rework. It's also this power creep thing going on where all the heroes just kind of stagnate or they just can't keep up with all these buffs that new heroes get. You can definitely see it when you look at Grimstroke and Dark Widow. Like those two supports right now are just so much better than almost anything else. They just make all the support heroes obsolete. Is the game up yet? Guess they're setting up PCs and stuff. Thanks, Mr. Kira Lavelle. Does Attacker even still play Dola? I feel like I never see him online anymore. Maybe real life took him too. Game is supposed to be on in 2 minutes. I'll just watch Ryan play some Invoker till then. Oh, he's doing that build again, I think. What the fuck? Good.
Dominating.
Where's the party?
Radiant's bottom tower's got problems.
What the fuck is a valuation?
Not much good's happening to
Guys at
Radiant's
my
bottom
door is
tower.
like, I'm here for the valuation. I'm
Dire's
like,
middle tower
you
is
got the
falling.
wrong house, sir. And then yeah, and then indeed he did get the wrong house. What the fuck is a
Radiant's bottom
valuation?
tower is under attack.
A valuation of what? I didn't understand at all. It's a robber
Dire's middle tower
scouting.
isn't going to last long. Mega kill. Ownage.
Valuation putting a cost of the house for sale. I think that's called taxation, isn't it? At least in Dutch it's called taxation. Taxatie. Maybe it's a different translation. They send over a guy and he like goes around, checks everything, and then he's like, yep, this house is worth 500k. And then you pay that guy 500 bucks, and then he gives you the document of how much your worth is, how much your house is worth.
Haste!
That's evaluation in English. I see. So it just sounds like the same word with something completely else. Huh. Why is it called taxatie in Dutch? It's so misleading when you translate it to English. In German it's also taxation. Yeah, I guess it's just weird. It's just weird like that.
Thank you for fun, enjoyable content. Smile.
Thanks, Mr. West the best.
Killing spree.
Taxatie is when a guy comes over and he just checks how much your place is worth.
Bounty.
Like he checks a bunch of things. The state of your apartment or house, the location of it, the view, whether the sun is facing your window or not.
Illusion.
That's all those kind of things. And then you get the document of a third party of how much your apartment is worth. And that's the document you use for your bank to buy the apartment. It has to be a third party, otherwise people are gonna be like, wait a minute, you just sold this apartment for 200k. But it's worth 500.
Dominating.
I had to deal with that shit too.
Did I hear a
Like an appraiser. Yeah, I guess it's somewhat like an appraiser in English. I don't know what the exact words are. It's very confusing. I hate adult stuff. Where's my free content? Oh, how old am I? I am 27 years old, sir. So I have to deal with every bit of adult stuff there is. Am I planning to buy my own place? I already bought my own place, man. That's this one. That's why I have to deal with this fucking shit. Isn't the place I'm staying at belonging to Raya? Yes, Raya owns a place in Netherlands from the Philippines with no Western passport. Yes. Yes. Sir, I think you need a little bit of working on your logic. Sir. Sir. I wanna watch the secret match, but it's just not showing up because it's not started yet. So instead, I'm gonna watch my boy Ryan win some Dota 2. How much did I get from my bank? I ain't telling you that fucking shit, dude.
Dire's
The
top
fuck?
tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is no more.
The hell I'm gonna tell you about that?
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Do I only work with my stream? Yes, streaming is my full-time job.
There shall be Schenkers by the acres.
Wow! Look at this amazing UK player. So fucking good. How old was I when I first kissed a girl? I never kissed a girl before, man. I mean, why would you? Isn't it just nasty? Ew. Kissing girls? What the fuck? What's wrong with you? Seriously, what's wrong with you? disgusting, honestly. Pervert. Someone ban that pervert right now. Thanks, Mr. Arthur Ramirez.
Not so fast. Dark light. No.
Coin for me.
But
Plans after Switch for the future? Nah, I don't think about the future so much. I just live every day as it
Dyer's
comes.
courier has been killed.
Thinking about future jobs is weird anyway, because isn't AI and robots just gonna take over everything anyway? You know, every single job you could ever imagine.
Monster kill!
give it not a second thought.
Who do you think creates these robots? Well, not you and me, dude. That's what I can tell you. Definitely not me and you.
Haste.
Killing spree.
Elon Musk is a weeb. It's true. It's true, guys. Elon Musk is a weeb. Thanks, Mr. Rain Dog. Work, work. Stick! Ah, you forgot! Oh my god, he forgot. Oh, or he thought he did use it, but nothing happened, you know? It's like, ah. Game started. Is this true? Feels good, man. Which one do we watch? Pain Gaming versus EG or Team Secret versus Mineski? EG? I kind of want to watch Secret because of Midwa. How about we watch one game of EG first and then one game of Secret? I think that's fine. Secret first? Oh fuck, okay, Secret first. And EG next. Path of Exile waiting room resident sleeper says corn dog. Yeah, okay, corn dog. Path of Exile. Now let's go watch game, corn. Can I do a house tour? So you know I'm hiding my money? You must be from one of those old Asian families if you hide money in your apartment. Yo, what's up, dude?
I'm gonna go get a baguette and
10
I'll be back.
seconds remaining.
Of course you are.
Radiant team's turn to
Shit.
pick. Dire team's turn to pick.
Nah, I barely have cash. I don't know, I don't trust cash, you know? Why wouldn't you just have your money in the bank? Unless your country is highly unstable or something like that. But no,
10 seconds
Nederlandia,
remaining.
quite
Dire
stable.
team's turn to pick.
Necrophos.
Radiant team's turn to pick.
And they were stable,
10
then all the
seconds
banks
remaining.
went, sorry, we lost all your money.
5 seconds remaining.
I don't know. I always feel so unsafe when I'm holding cash. Even when it's not even that much. You know, you're holding like 100 euros or something. I always feel so unsafe. Like people trying to fucking steal from me or something.
Radiant team's turn to
Imagine how that one guy felt. The one
Dire team's
was
turn to
it
ban.
an EG manager or something? They won a tournament in China and they just gave him like a suitcase of like $20K or some shit. Holy shit. Fucking hell, man. Thanks, Mr. Reason 20 for the 32 years.
Radiant team ban.
I don't think I've ever seen big stacks of money like you see in movies. You know, in movies, when they open a suitcase and you just see like $1 million in $100 bills or something. I've never seen anything like that before. Yeah, who needs cash when you have cards? Isn't it's so much easier?
10 seconds
Like, the
remaining.
worst thing about cash is coins. God, fuck,
5
I
seconds
hate
remaining.
coins.
Dire team's turn to pick.
That's a weird thing in Japan. They don't use
Radiant
cards
team's
everywhere
turn
in
to pick.
Japan. It's so annoying. Like you have to bring cash. How is the TI money distributed? Well, not in a bag of cash, I can tell you that much. No, they just wire transfer it to your bank and then you get like this document later for the tax information.
10 seconds remaining.
Luckily in my country I don't get taxed twice. Some countries get taxed twice from the
5
US.
seconds
Dire
remaining.
I think
team's turn to
most Western countries don't. In Western Europe. You know, you get taxed in the US and you get taxed in the Netherlands again. I only get taxed in the Netherlands.
pick. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Tops and 60% tax. Well, it's like almost every Western European player probably took like 50 to 60% tax. For most countries, it's about when you earn more than 50K in 1 year, you have to pay like everything above that 50K, you have to pay 50% for. It's not below that, so it's not exactly 60%, but most of it is, yeah. That's the price you pay for living in a nice and safe country.
Radiant team's turn to pick.
Maresca has arrived.
France isn't that safe nowadays. Boy, I think you gotta look at statistics and you will see that France is very safe. Even if
Dire
you're
team's
talking
turn
about,
to
say,
ban.
terrorist attacks or something, they're very minimal when it comes to deaths overall in the country. It's extremely safe. The most unsafe part about France is that there's Karn in there and they let him walk free. That's the most unsafe part of the entire country.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Paris isn't safe. Boy, Boy, what? There's no way Paris isn't safe.
Radiant team's turn to ban.
Paris stinks. Now that is true. Paris does stink. Yeah. My friends and I were robbed at 2 separate places in Paris. It's definitely not safe. Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
I think your 2 experiences.
5
Either you're
seconds
exaggerating or you're extremely unlucky. Like extremely unlucky. I don't think you quite understand statistics, you know, it's definitely a safe part of the world. Like if you want to talk unsafe, you go to war zones. Yeah, it's probably unlucky. Ever play video games after smoking some of them dank weeds? I don't really smoke weed. Maybe like once every 3 years or so. I don't like weed because what weed does is that it makes me feel content about having nothing, and I don't like that, you know? I like having something to work for, strive for. I hate being stagnant in thought.
Radiant team's turn to pick.
How about shrooms? I don't think I've ever done shrooms.
Dire team's turn to pick.
Venom Man.
I'll wait. I'm sure like in time a lot of these non super addicting drugs are gonna become legal, and when they're legal I'll try most of them.
Unsafe. Last time I went, at least 1 in 5 people were white, much higher than Germany. Literally safest place on earth, my brother.
10 seconds remaining.
No joke though, if you go to Paris and you go to all the tourist places, there are so many.
17% and even worked in places where that 17% is actually viewed in numbers, and it's a puppy scam, I can tell you. They literally take the percentage out of every single thing they can take it from, especially when importing and exporting.
I don't know what country that is. Now, as I was saying, in the tourist places in Paris, there are so many non-white people trying to sell you miniature Eiffel Towers. You'd think it'd be like 1 per street or something, but no, it's actually, you know, like you have a bridge towards the Eiffel Tower, and the entire bridge from beginning to end is just filled with people trying to sell the same fucking Eiffel Towers. It's like these tiny ass Eiffel Towers. At least they don't approach you, so it's not that bad, you know. They don't approach you and be like, hey, buy some Eiffel Towers. But no, they just sit there and they try to sell them.
5 seconds remaining.
There were so many of them. And they're not even expensive or anything. There was like 1 or 2 euros each or something. Like I'm actually sure they're worth. Like if you want to have a little thing, a memory thing from Paris, you just buy one. Yeah, it was just like I don't those kind of things, I don't understand how they make money. Like if you see like 1 per street, you'd be like, sure, some dumbass American tourist will probably buy it, right? But no, it's actually just like 100 of them in 1 street, and they just keep trying to sell it to everyone. Like, huh? And when I say American, I'm not even kidding, because I only saw Americans buy them. It's like I walked around in Paris, I saw like 4 different people buy those miniature Eiffel Towers, and all 4 of them were Americans. I don't know if it's a coincidence or not, but it just happened to be so. Shit. How safe is Netherlands? Netherlands is as safe as it gets. Just don't be stupid, you feel? Just don't be stupid. There's bad people everywhere.
Prepare for battle.
But if you just stay safe, you stay safe. I have never felt threatened before in my life in the Netherlands. Ever been to a sex shop? Yes, I've been to the sex museum. One in Amsterdam and one in New York. Was it Manhattan or something? I don't remember where it was exactly. It was somewhere near the center of New York. It was interesting. The sex museum had like these
30 seconds to battle.
pleasure devices from like the 1700s or something, 1800s. It was interesting. Shit. How was the one in Amsterdam? It's kind of gimmicky, but it's funny, you know. It's not even that expensive too. It's like what, 5 euros to enter or something? Was it 10 euros? Don't really remember. That was a really cool museum I entered. What's it called, like the body museum or something? And they like showed the insides of the human body. And the twist on that was that they used real people. It was dead people that gave permission for the museum to use for display. It was very unsettling. There was like this one part, you know, where they took out all the nerves of a human body or something. Or I don't know if that was an actual person or not. And then they like put that on display, like just the nerves. That shit looks fucking weird, man. So creepy. Yeah, I don't remember what it's called, but it's very close to the train station in Amsterdam. Thanks, Mr. Bashlock. It was actually right next to the sex museum in Amsterdam, so you can probably look it up pretty easily. I just don't know the name of it. Body Walls, is that the name? Yeah, apparently that museum is pretty much all over the world. And all of them, they just use people. Real people. Hopefully with permission. They say they have permission, but I've seen enough horror movies, you know? That shit don't always go like that. Why is it a safe and invoker here? CS! Oh, he has a cold snap ready, but there's too many creeps right now for the tower to target heroes. Look at that, CS, Ease. Did he even miss it? He missed one though, isn't it? Maybe more. No dive on that Phoenix? Oh, so easy actually. How is this man not won like 5 TIs already? Can someone explain?
Now this subscription lasted longer than any of my relationships. SingSing bald.
Thanks, Mr. Mini. Is it Mini? Mini Me1. M1, N1, M31 for the 6 months. This subscription lasted longer than any of your relationships. Boy, you gotta work on your relationship skills in that case. Oh, what was this comment? How do I say that I don't think about the future and at the same time I don't like not striving for anything? That's easy, dude. The difference is I don't worry about the future, but I still work towards it. Because worrying is useless, man. This is so fucking cancerous. Where's the Bane? I think mid one here needs a little bit of help. Ice wall, but that doesn't actually